Right, so the thing that's made me make this video was having some problems with my Volvo 850 TDI today, and the diagnostic software wouldn't connect. I tried another laptop and it would, but in the first instance, when the first laptop and software wouldn't connect, I suspected the OBD socket down there, so I pulled this sort of trim piece out here and I realised there's an illuminated bezel around the 12-volt cigarette lighter. I thought, that'd be nice to get that working. So full disclaimer, this is filmed ahead of time. I wanted to film this in the daylight just to get better footage. So to get the illuminated bezel part where the lamp is, first you need to just remove the coin holder by pulling that up. And then there's two torque screws here and here. They're currently out, I haven't installed them again yet, but then just sort of wriggle this bit out. Mine always gets stuck here. I don't know if the ashtray's a bit lower on that side, but it does get stuck. But if you're gentle, it does come out. So there's the back of the cigarette lighter socket, and then just on the back of it is the lamp, which just pulls out. So and you just unclip here and here. So there's the LED that I've soldered in. We'll jump to me soldering that in a minute. I have marked up the lamp holder. Got a bit of red pen on. It's polarity sensitive on the LED. So red just goes to the black, brown is the ground in this case. And then you just clip it back in. And assembly is the reverse order. I'm not going to screw this back in just because I want to get this part out and give it a clean up. It's got years and years of grubbiness in there. Give it a clean up and a bit of back to black style cleaner. But assembly is just the reverse order. We'll jump to me soldering in the LED now. So this is the little lamp out of the cigarette lighter socket illumination bezel. I've sort of removed this before filming the removing it part of it, so as if by magic we'll go back to that before and you can see how to remove this. The lamp is sort of spot welded onto the terminals here and here, so that is the actual replacement part. You can still get it, it's around £14 I found online. If I remember, I'll leave a description with that part number should you want to just buy the complete lamp. But on looking on the internet, I found these sort of little, I think they're sold as dashboard lights, 12-volt LED sort of push-in jobbies on eBay, suitable for 12-volt flat-ended LED. 12-volt, I guess somewhere in here is going to be a resistor just to drop the voltage down for the LED. I'm hoping that you can just sort of pull this part out of the plastic and it will just leave some wires on. This part, to get the lamp out, you just have to sort of, I've used a Stanley knife, you know, sort of like this, just to break these little wires here, which I've already had it out just to see if I could find a replacement tungsten filament should these not work, but I'm pretty sure they will, and I'm sure they'll work with the Volvo 850. You have that little slider potentiometer to just dim the light bulbs up and down on the dash. So yeah, I've already had this one out, so you can just break them little spot welds on them terminals there and it'll pull out, and as you can see, one of the wires is snapped off. But they're a little bit like, I don't know if you've ever messed around with a mag light. The smaller ones have them lamps with the sort of wires coming out as terminals, not a screw-in type. They're a little bit bigger than that. I think they're about 3mm. And then with that out, you know, it leaves space hopefully to solder in, you know, that LED one, if I can get the LED out of there and it fits. I'm doing this at work just because they're soldering irons a little bit better than mine at home. I did have one, but I modified it to use for sort of putting in inserts on 3D printed parts. Failing that, I've got a butane powered one at home, but the tip isn't the smallest, so it's not very good for this job. So just removing the old wires from the old lamp. They don't sort of come off that well, but if I can get the wires through, I should be able to solder to that. Now the LED will be polarity sensitive, so I will when I solder it in, I'll mark which one's posi and negi. That's bidirectional, it can be pushed in anyway, obviously. That doesn't really matter with it being a tungsten filament lamp when you push it into the socket on the vehicle. But now that we're going with LED, you'll just have to orientate it in the way, you know, positive, positive, negative to negative, that sort of thing. It will be polarity sensitive. Or I'm pretty sure it is. Electronics isn't my best subject, but pretty sure it's a diode and it's light emitting, so it'll be polarity sensitive. So I've got a red paint marker. I'm just going to mark on one side which will be positive. I don't think it'll be marked up now. There's no plus or minus on that, so all I'll do is put a little bit of red on this side just so I remember which side's which and help me orientate it when I plug it into the cart. So while that's drying, yeah, it's the LED. I'll just try and straighten the legs out a little bit. Quite old, these snot nose pliers. So they're just straightened out, and there was a resistor just crudely soldered in, but it'll do the trick. So resistive side of this diode, I believe, will be the positive side. So I'll put that so it matches the red. Hopefully it will go in. It's a bit of a fiddle. I might stop recording here while I have a fiddle to get it in. So I've managed to get the LED in now. It's a little bit fiddly. Just had to wiggle the legs about a bit just to get them to line up through this bit here. So resistor to the red bit. Got a soldering iron. I'm just going to give it a little bit of solder. Not going to profess to be the world's best solderer. Oh, why isn't it sticking? It's not sticking. That looks terrible. I think something's a bit dirty there. I mean, I was handling it. Maybe it was my fingers. Should maybe have give it a clean off. But I can bang some 12 volts on it. Got some IPA here. See if that helps clean it. Or is it that? Oh no, it is leaded solder. I've had that before with a lead-free solder. Didn't want to solder very well. I think it's this soldering iron tip, to be honest. Just doesn't want to flow solder. It needs to clean with flux, I think. That is absolutely terrible. Don't know what's up with that soldering iron. It's normally really good. Bad worker always blames his tools, eh? So just rig up a 12 volt power supply. Might have a battery, could try it. Or I'll go and try it in the car actually. But little LED, not done it obviously to save power. I mean, I think it's like 0.6 of a watt or something, this little one, but I just thought I'd give it a go. Might outlive that. I mean, in my dash lights they use a similar lamp in them, and all the little lamp holders get, you know, brown. The white plastic goes brown, so they obviously run quite hot or too hot for the surroundings they're in. But fingers crossed that works. That's the LED installed. It actually emits quite a lot of light from the side, which I'm surprised about, and obviously quite bright. And the dimmer does work with the LED, which I'm happy with. Red, which was the positive side of the LED. Don't know if you can see it. Probably better without the torch. A little bit of torch. There you go. Red goes to the black. Brown is ground. Or negative for the LED. I'll just install it in, and we'll have a look at the little halo ring on the cigarette lighter socket. So there you go. Little rings illuminated. Dims down. I mean, it doesn't dim down to nothing. It still is on. Whereas these sort of dash lights, I mean they're tungsten filaments, so they may be slightly on, but they're as good as nothing on. You can't really see them. But yeah, the dimmer works. And cigarette lighter socket, all done. I mean, I've just installed that to stop this glare coming out of here. Normally I'd just have a USB charger in there, but happy with the result. And in normal daylight, that's the illumination. That's at full brightness, that's at minimum brightness.